Hey, what's up, guys? I just wanted to share another piece of analysis. I always wonder that, can we hold a trade for a longer period of time rather than, finding other trade setups or, trying to jump on different trades just to get some profits. So I was always, wonder that what are the ways to find, long-term setups or, major price reversals. So I'll just remove all the drawing tools. So this pair, I was checking recently, and what I found out is that this pair might reverse, and we might hold this pair for a longer period of time, and get some higher returns, and risk to reward ratio will be higher. So this is one way. I always wanted to do that. So I will just try to analyze this pair right now, and we see that whether we can hold this pair for long term or not. So let's get started. So first thing first, I have to open a longer time frame chart, a weekly chart. So you know as you see that it was an uptrend starting 2017, and then price starts to go down, and we see some support area here. Okay, so let's quickly draw a few support lines and zones to see what is going on. So first of all, let's draw a support. As I told you, you don't have to worry about exact points. um, just try to cover major areas. So this area is covered, this area is covered, this area is covered, then this area is covered, so it's fine. Okay, so it's a downtrend, so let's draw a downtrend line as well. So now it gives me a clear picture that price moved down, but price is not going further down to this level. So if you see, 2015, 2016, 2017, so past, say you can say this is past 2-year low prices. So let's highlight this as well. So I will highlight this is past year, the lowest, last 2-year lowest. Okay, I think this is pretty much enough for us to start our analysis. So if you see clearly, if you just want to consider this part, this area, the downtrend area, so what is happening here, we see a higher impulse move down, then a bit of correction, and then again an impulse move down here, and then an impulse move down. So if you compare, I'll mark it. So let's suppose this is the first impulse move down. Okay, and then this is the second impulse move down. Okay, and then this is the third impulse move down. Okay, so what I see is that the height of the impulse move is getting shorter and shorter. So if I just take these three lines separately, so you see, first we have that much impulse, then this much impulse. So what is happening here is that whenever the next impulse move is forming, we have a shorter time frame or a less price downfall. Price is moving down, but compared to the previous move, it is not moving that much down. So which shows that there are less number of sellers who are getting interested in sell. So if the sellers are decreasing on the next impulse, that means now buyers are coming. And how do you see buyers are coming? You see a rejection of price here, right? So at the key area, price is also rejecting. So this is just, I try to build a story when I read charts. So this is just to give an idea. So now let's just try to open, a 1-day chart, even a smaller time frame chart, and see what is happening. Okay, so it was a move down here as well. If I draw this trend line, so we have one touch, and then okay, fine, and then we have rejection here. So I'll just draw some points here. One, okay, so if I just zoom a bit, so we see a hammer here, then engulfing candle. Here we see engulfing candle, and here also we see engulfing candle. So we see past 3 times when price touch at the bottom, the engulfing candle or hammer is coming to reverse the price. So let's just try to analyze the closer picture, because now again we are getting closer to the support zone. So that is it. I mean, let's just open a 4-hour chart and see what is happening. Okay, so let me just here. Okay, this gives me a clear picture. This is a 4-hour chart. Okay, fine. Okay, so if I draw this channel, it looks like a channel. Let's see if it looks like a channel or not. Not perfectly, but you can say that price is just moving in this, then it start moving here. So if I draw another smaller channel, you can say like that. Okay, and then price starts to go down. So what kind of price action we are looking here? If I remove this, we don't need this, we don't need this, we don't need this as well. So I will just try to look at this portion, last a month's portion. So okay, so this was okay. So impulse move, now price is trying to go up. So okay, okay, this is okay, and then it's going up. So what I can see here is, let me just think what kind of price action is this. Okay, okay, so lowest point, then higher low, and then again higher low. Okay, higher high, higher high, higher high. So we have a small uptrend here, small uptrend channel here, right? You can say that a small uptrend channel here, or you can join this like this, it's fine. Okay, perfect. So now what I will look here is, we see a major an impulse move down towards the downside. Price is trying to go down, and now it is respecting this area. So from a bigger picture, what I understand is price might go down here, it consolidate here. So it might occur like this. So we might have this structure like this. I'll draw a structure. We might have, so we have this downtrend channel. Okay, so what price will do, I'm going to draw this line for you. Okay, if price drops this, if price starts to drop, if it drops here, okay, and then go up, retest this line, then go back down here, and then we find this structure. Okay, so this will be our channel then. Okay, and then we might see an impulse starting from this area towards the upside, and then we might have this structure go. If I will open a daily chart, So see, this was the hike, so we are expecting price to go higher to this peak area. Okay, so if I draw this as a, see, I'm not saying that price might reach this area, but this is just my target area. If price do this kind of action, so I'll just zoom it once again and see what we are looking here. So what we are looking here is that if price breaks and starts to form this kind of correction action here, and it's not moving down to this key support area, this key support area, and it starts to make this corrective action, and then starts to go up, then we might see another action is like that. We might see like that. We might see that we have another low, then another high, then another low, then another high, and then we see this continuation of down uptrend. Okay, like this, and we see uptrend going on. So this is one of the probability that what I'm looking for. Another thing, if I remove everything and try to use some indicators and see what price is doing. Generally I don't use indicators, but let me see it. Indicators sometimes they help us to get more confirmation from the prices. So what I'll do, I'll just try to remove everything. Delete this, delete this, delete this, delete this. Yes. Okay, so let me open a days chart. Let me put MACD. Let me put RSI first and see. Okay, so this, okay, fine. So no such, interesting part is, so 15th July 2019 RSI crossed the 30 level, if you say that's an oversold level, and price made lower lows after that. It touched this point, this point, this point, and this point, but RSI never touched the same point again. So if I will draw a divergence here, I see that RSI is making higher highs, but price is making lower low. So this also suggests that if you see the price action. Okay, this is just one example where RSI is telling that sellers strength is losing and buyers might kick in any time, and this starts to move the prices towards upside. This is just uh, a confirmation that you can say that, but I generally don't use indicators. Let's remove this so it doesn't create any confusion. Okay, so at a 4-hour chart, to get an entry, a lower time entry, what I will suggest is, let's just wait for this structure to get completed, because for now it seems like price is trying to go, we see a rejection here, price is trying to go down and form that structure and to go up. I like to put moving average as well, so I'll put EMA 200. So this is EMA 200. Let me see how we can help it. Okay, perfect. So EMA is just giving us an indication that these are the peaks and price is making down. So if I open a 1-hour chart, do we have any further indication? I believe no, so it's fine. So one more thing, what we can do is, let's suppose when price starts to consolidate and it crosses EMA. So if we find a structure like this, we can also do like that. So let's suppose price went down, okay, and then at this point price did not go further on, it starts to make higher highs, okay, like this, and we have this channel, okay, or we have this channel and then price broke it, okay, towards the high and then starts to go up, and then we see that this is, let's suppose this is the EMA, and price cross this level and it's trying to find support here at 200 day EMA. So this will also give us a confirmation. So do not be in a hurry to open any position. It will not help you. You have to just find a right time for the structure to come, whatever structure you are pretending or projecting, whatever things that you have in mind. So in this scenario, what we have, if I will delete all this and see in this scenario what we can predict. So if I open a 4-hour chart, I will just see that what price has done previously. So here we see bullish action. Bullish action came from bullish engulfing candles. So if I see a bullish engulfing candle, that will give me a confidence that this has happened in the past, and if it's happening now, I might get a chance to go long, right? So just try to see a previous price action and see what is it printing. So I am not a professional. I cannot predict prices very accurately, or I do not have that skill. The skill that I'm trying to develop here is that just try to read what price is doing, and you will get an idea that even if a price breaks down, you don't have to take a trade. I mean, it's okay if price starts to go up and you have few confirmation, then you can put a trade and put a stop loss somewhere here. So let's suppose if you have a confirmation and you want to open a trade, so you have 3-4 confirmation and you open a trade. When the price starts to go up, you put a stop loss, and now you are projecting that price will go up in this long-term buy setup, and you're expecting maybe 100 pip movement or a 200 or 300 pip movement, and you have risk to reward ratios like 1:10 or 1:15. So just keep holding, it's fine. I mean, uh, it's not an issue because you have already kept your risk in control, and you already have some confidence that this price action supports your previous price action. So this is enough, this is just enough. You don't have to complicate things. uh, you know if you complicate things, you might not enter the trade, and you will just start complicating more and more, start putting more and more efforts. You don't require that efforts every time. The only thing that you require is to clear your mind, and once the price setup is in your mind and you are confident, just take it. Losses are part of the game. You cannot just win every trade, and you have to accept this part. So this is a small video explaining about a long-term setup. So I am vouching for it. I will try to go long in this setup and see if I can hold trade for maybe a week, 2 week, 3 week, or maybe a month. It's fine for me. Okay, thank you for watching.